The McDonald's starting lineups for the Spurs on the front line. Bruce Bowen, Tim Duncan, and Kurt Thomas at the guards. Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker. Parker with that stellar game 3, 31 points, 11 assists, going basket for basket with Chris Paul. A look at the Hornets up front. Peja Stojakovic, David West, Tyson Chandler, and the backcourt, Mo Peterson and Chris Paul. What a performance by the 23-year-old Paul Thursday night. 15 for 25. 35 points in all. Ginobili in the starting lineup once again, missing on his first shot.
Parker is going to have to be relentless in the open court against Chris Paul.
And here's Paul by Kurt Thomas. It's been a sensational series for Chris Paul in the opening round series against Dallas. In his first ever playoff appearance, he averaged 24 points, 12 assists, and 6 rebounds. And Reggie, how about this? He had 60 assists, down to 6. Here's Ginobili with the pass come out, hit 3 of his first 4. He has 6 points. Parker got picked off by Trent. Parker with another hesitation move. Here comes Paul. He has Peterson with him. Goes the other way. Stojakovic this time. Just under 6.5 remaining in the first quarter. Stojakovic good to get back to the Big Easy, up 3 games to 1. Here's Paul with a runner. So Bowen ends up on the other side. Rebound Duncan. Ball knocked aside. Stojakovic on it. Here comes Paul. Back to Stojakovic. Beautifully done. After the first 2 games of the series, game 1 only 1 for 9. Here's Paul. It counts. 15 games. Once again, a strong start for Tony Parker. Here's and a 4 on the 24. Finley for 3. Duncan strip. Here's Pargo firing one.
Series, and particularly in this game tonight, keeping Roberto on West.
Peterson with the shot clock running at the AT&T Center in San Antonio. Paul, nice move by Paul.
Or 1 day in between. You like to have 2 days if you're a veteran player.
Duncan with the shot clock running down. Now the final seconds of the half. There's Paul putting a move on Paul.
Tiger Woods, when he was so animated during that first round series, we haven't seen that as Chris Paul.
He will continue its playoff coverage Sunday, May 18th. It will remain to be seen which games will take place. That will count. First committed by Duncan.
Look, when we met with Greg Popovich before the game, he's like, look, we're not going to stop Chris Paul. And we understand that. That's why we moved Bruce Bowen over to guard Peja Stojakovic.
Ball going 1-on-1, and then gets it out to Pargo for the 3-point shot. No matter who is playing him, and it is Parker, although Parker's done a pretty good job on him. But that time, the basket will count, and a foul.
But they wanted an offensive foul on Chris Paul. Right here, he misses Chris Bowen with a wild elbow right there, and then the push off to Tony Parker as he was going down the lane.
I believe that was a traveling violation at the very least. With 4 remaining in the third. Parker lost it. Here comes Paul. Beautiful ball fake, and he scored.
Well, David West, the Gazelle in the open court, Marv. And look at Tim Duncan. Wake Forest against Wake Forest. Champs now.
Shot clock down to 4. Paul